All right. What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are liking the new little what do you call it, overlay that I've decided to make for the streams going forward. How's everybody doing? We got Edward in, Mama Cat, Baby Shark, Silver Desert, Mario. How are you all doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. We got a brand new, like I said, a brand new layout. So I figured it was a little bit of a needed an upgrade for the streams or for the live stream. So yeah, it's very simple, very simple. I didn't want to go too crazy with it, but yeah, it's there. So now, essentially, you guys can see that the giveaway bar is now on the top. We got our live counter on the right, like always, and then down on the bottom left, you guys can see who the latest member that joins the channel, the latest super chat, and any new subscribers to the channel. And then down on the bottom right is just the social media stuff. Again, probably nothing too extravagant, but that is the new thing that we're showing off today. And then obviously I didn't show, I never did a video on this, but yeah, we got that in the mail. I actually got this like a couple days ago, I think. But yeah, pretty cool. Got that gold back if you guys, that's the free one that I was advertising for so long. So, but a couple things we're going to talk about today. Speaking of free things, there's another free thing that we're going to do here. So, just so you guys are aware, on the topic of giveaway, I'm not doing a giveaway on this stream right now. But what we're going to do is there's a separate giveaway that I'm going to start putting on every video from here on out. And I'm going to wait for more people to get into the live stream before I drop that link for the free thing. But essentially, one of the dealers one of the online dealers is having a giveaway, and they're giving away a bunch of silver. So it's a pretty cool thing. Again, not a sponsored thing on their end for me, but it's something that they're doing, and of course I'm not gonna withhold that from you guys. I want you guys to get some free stuff if you can, just like the gold back. So we're going to talk about that, or I'll drop that link down in just a bit once more people get into the live stream. So we'll do that, and then we'll also do there's a couple channel content update things I want to run by you guys, just so you guys are a little caught up with everything. Obviously the overlay is one of the newer ones, but there's one other thing I worked on this past week that I want you guys to kind of be updated with. And then I will ask a favor from everybody to help me with the we're gonna do a mock giveaway, if you will. So I'm gonna test a couple things out, and I need to see if it actually works. So if you guys can help me with that, that'd be great. Otherwise, we're gonna do a little trial run on some things, because if you guys remember on the first giveaway stream that we did, it was kind of some people got excluded, more or less. So I wanted to avoid that. I need to practice some things, so I wanted to have you guys help me test that out. And then at the end, we're gonna do the thing that's actually in the title. It's called Silver Roulette. It's a new thing that it's a new thing that I'm gonna kind of start doing. If you guys remember in the last live stream, I was talking about what the rotation of schedules of live streams are gonna look like, and part of that is is a silver roulette. It's something I made up, but basically it's just like it's gonna help determine the giveaway prizes. So I'll explain everything again later on, but essentially we're gonna wrap it up with the silver roulette, and then that'll probably take about 15, maybe 20 minutes. It does take some time. So, but other than that, that's kind of what I have planned for today. I don't plan on making this a super long stream like the last one, where it was like 2 hours long. But yeah, other than that, that's basically it. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Heading back to camp, so I may lose signal. Okay, Baby Shark, no worries. We'll still be here. Probably for at least an hour, I assume. Let's see, you got your free gold back about a month ago. Nice, Mama Cat, very nice. Did the gold back release the Texas design yet? No, I don't think Texas has did they officially? I know Goldback hasn't released it or announced it. They did Oklahoma and one other state. I can't remember what it is. It's Oklahoma and one other one, but they I don't know, because the way that they don't release the state designs unless the state actually creates a law that allows people to transact in gold and silver. So that's, as far as I know. I know, if I remember correctly, Texas has something on the, it's like in the works, but I don't know if it's been signed into law yet. So I don't think Texas has one yet. But that's just my guess as to how that works. But I mean, they announced that on the website. It's Oklahoma and one other state. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. But I think Texas. Now I gotta look it up because I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, let me. I don't even know what it would be. Gold and silver transaction. Legal tender. Let's see. I remember seeing something about it. So as of May 28th, oh, hold on, that's not it. That's something else. I think it's still like in the state like Senate and whatever. So it's not quite. Yeah, there's a, I don't know if it's still going on or not because the article that I'm looking at is from 2023. I thought they had done something, like they got really close to it. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Texas does it. I mean, they're going to. I know that there was something I saw one time recently about it, but I can't find it. Is the giveaway only for paid members? No, this giveaway, are you talking about, so hold on. I know we have a couple giveaway topics that we're talking about here, but the one that I didn't go into full detail yet, with the online dealer, no, that's open for everybody. I'm going to post that link in the live stream here, just in a little bit. I want more people to get in first before we do it. I'll probably pin the message too, just so that people can do that. But I do want to announce that. Just I'll do it here in a second, but I just want to get more time for people to come in. But that one, no, that's going to be open for everybody. And then there isn't technically a quote giveaway that we're doing today, unless we get $100 in the super chat stuff, then I'll give away one of these probably. But for the most part, the giveaways as of right now, no, I don't have any members only one. So I think it's also against YouTube's guidelines too. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, we'll get that when we cover it. But no, it's free. You'll see what I mean in a second here. Jim says what? I'm not sure. What are we whatting about? Texas has its own mints. Yeah, Texas does have its own mint. I'm actually gonna buy from, I think my next purchase, whenever I do decide to get more silver, is I'm gonna buy from the Texas Mint. So let me see if I can. I'm not gonna put up on the screen quite yet, just because it's not. Let me get there real quick. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, the Texas, it's like Texas Precious Metals or something. Tex Metals, that's what it is. So it's gonna be. I'll pull it up real quick on the feed just so you guys can see it. It's this one. So Texas makes this is like from the state of Texas. They make these mints, and I would actually, I'm gonna buy on these, or I'm gonna buy one of these, one of their silver on my next purchase. I decided I'm gonna go for one of these. I think I'm gonna go for the Texas Silver Round. I'm gonna get the 2025 one, the reverse proof. I think I'm gonna get this one next. Not 100% sure, but they come in there. They have like their own little mini monster box things too, so it's gonna be pretty cool. But that's kind of where that's where I'm looking at right now with everything. And then we'll go switch back over to this. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Yeah, Texas has its own mint. I think there's like a, what's the other one? It's like Red River. I think Red River's another private mint in Texas that does some. I'm not sure who else, but yeah, that's kind of what that's just what that is. But let me go ahead and so let's talk about the giveaway here for the online dealer. I think we've been in long enough now. We've been streaming for how long? Does it even, hold on. I've been streaming for almost like 15 minutes, so I think enough time has passed to drop this on here now. But let me go into this real quick. So, JM Bullion. I know a lot of people don't typically shop at them, but they are offering 100 ounces of silver for free in this Pelican kind of storage thing. And I guess it's like their own kind of branded thing, I guess, because it's got their logo on it. But it's like a little mini case, and it's gonna hold 5 tubes. And I remember Silver Dragons had one on his video that he was talking about. I think Harry was like, they had them at the shop or something like that. So they have these little things. It's like a waterproof case that you can stack these little tubes in, and they're gonna give this away for free. And so let me go ahead and drop that link in the what do you call it? The in the chat real quick. Give me 1 second. I just gotta go find that link because I didn't copy it ahead of time like a smart person would. So give me, whoops, not that one. This one. Give me 1 second because I gotta go into my private email for this. So just give me a second here, guys. I thought I had it up, but I guess I didn't. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. It goes all the way until September. So you literally have all the way through September to enter into this. So I'm gonna drop the link here in just a second. But yeah, it's gonna be super cool. I mean, who wouldn't want free silver anyway, right? So let me go into the live stream. I'm gonna put that in the chat right here for you guys. Make sure that it's correct. Yep. So if you guys want to do that, I'm gonna pin that message up to the top. And then I can't put a message on it, but yeah, if you want free silver, if you want to win 100 ounces, that's how you do it. That's going to be your best bet for getting some free silver. So I'll throw that in the link. That link will be in every single video from here on out. When it comes to, advertising it and everything. Again, this is not a sponsored event by them. Like, this is something that, to be honest, it's actually not even on their website to begin with. Like, if you go into their website, let me switch screens again. If you look here, like, it's not like, this is JM Bullion's website. It's not advertised anywhere on their I can't find it on here. It was in an email address it was in an email that got sent to me. And yeah, I don't see anything. There's no, like, I just don't see anything that displays a, what do you call it? A giveaway. So I don't know if it's like an exclusive email thing that they sent in, but you guys can absolutely like still go into it. So yeah, you'll get a nice, let me go back to that. Let me actually go back to it because like I can't see the sun glare. So yeah, you guys can get like a really nice you get a nice little case to go with it, and you get 5 ounces of silver. So, or 5 tubes of silver, 100 ounces of silver in these Pelican bullion storage cases. So you guys will see that on every video from here on out, probably all the way through September, unless I get sponsored by some other person or company, whatever it is. But yeah, that's for you guys to take advantage of. It's pinned up there. So if you guys want a chance to win free silver, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't even have to buy anything from their website. You just put your information in the little field here, and you're good. The only thing that does kind of suck, if you live in New York, Florida, or Rhode Island, you cannot enter. I don't know why, but other than that, like I said, the entry period actually began about over a week ago, and it's going to end on the September 11th, and then yeah, you get 100 ounces, and then you'll just get an email notifying that you won. So if you guys want to get some free silver, do it. Why the heck not? Let me see what else. Hold on, my dog's freaking out again. If you guys give me just 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. The mint is only 3 hours from me. I live in Texas. Still don't know any of the states. Silver. Takes me sell the coins for a good premium. Yeah, that's the only thing. The Texas mint does sell it pretty high. It's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, whatever. I guess. Beto, how you doing? Welcome in. I feel like I can't say it. I'm gonna say dent. I'm gonna say dent. That's easier to say. It's either like Cygnus or Cygnus. I don't know how to say it. How you doing? Let's see. Goal is to have 100 ounces of silver. How much do you have, Baby Shark, right now? Have you hit any of your goals yet? At all? Eric, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Yeah, I mean, I would like. I mean, obviously, getting sponsored by a big company is good. The closest I've ever had anything of that, I guess, is on my, X/Twitter page. The Goldback company actually retweeted my tweet about this, and they actually liked the post, which was pretty cool. But that's about as much as I've ever gotten from some sort of like company. But yeah, it'd be cool to get sponsored. But at the same time, I'm also gonna not just get a sponsor that just a sponsor. Like, I don't want someone who's going to tell me what I have to do, tell me what I have to say, what I can't say, and certain things. Like, I don't want them to control my stream or any of my videos. So they're not like, so if that means that I don't get any sponsors or I get one sponsor, then so be it. At the same time, I'm only going to recommend things to people that I personally like shop from or buy from or use or recommend, like, because I'm not gonna just I'm not just gonna take a random sponsor for somebody I don't do business with. Like, to me, that doesn't seem, it seems disingenuous and a little bit of a money grab to just try to do that. So it's not really gonna be my thing to because I don't know, at the same time I see it as a disservice to you guys if I'm just recommending some random place that I've never heard of or ever done business with. Like, I don't know if their customer service is good. I don't know if their stuff is genuine. Like, if I don't personally know it, I'm not going to make the recommendation on it. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool to have it in the future. But again, those factors will never, those are like my standards that are never going to change. So unless they want to, unless they want to help me out with that area, then sure. But otherwise, I'm not gonna go out of my way for that. Let's see. That would be awesome. Oh, wait, I read that breaker. Run a buffalo around. Yeah, I remember that, Eric. How is it? Is everything good? I hope it got there okay. There wasn't any issues with it. Yeah, Eric was one of the guys. Eric was one of the winners on the first giveaway we did, where we gave away 3 ounces of silver. If you guys remember that, where we gave away the Texas bar, the Buffalo Round, and the American Silver Eagle. So that was fun giving that out. And so I hope everything got there a-okay, Eric. I have 65 ounces. Just started at the end of February stacking. Dude, that's pretty good though. Like, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, some people are, unable to only do like 1 or 2 in a month, and 65 since February is pretty good. I mean, it seems like you're probably gonna hit that goal here in the next month or two. So, and you might even exceed it if you win. I like SD Bullion. I do like SD Bullion too. What's interesting enough? I think I mentioned this on the last live stream. SD Bullion typically of the online dealers has had the cheapest like prices, but lately JM Bullion's been like, they've been making a comeback. I guess like they've been doing something because they get a bunch of they have a bunch of good prices. Like, normally I've only bought from JM Bullion maybe once a year, and now I'm buying like every single time from them because they have the better prices. But I am going to buy from the Texas Mint on my next purchase, whenever that is, just because I do want to get some Texas rounds in. So but other than that, that's pretty much how that goes. Let's see. I signed up. I think previous years they used to do a full monster box. Yeah, SD Bullion did like the Tree of Life monster box, I think, for a while. I think they did an American Silver Eagle one too at one point. I'm not 100% sure. So, but I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but I know SD Bullion does like a monster box version of it. This one, JM Bullion's doing like a little, a mini version of it. They're doing 100 ounces, so it's, I mean, it's still 100 ounces of silver is not something to, you know, just scuff at. So that's really good stuff. But I like your channel because you speak the truth and you're not going to say or giving to some big company. Yeah, I mean, Baby Shark, I appreciate that. It's just, you know, that's my thing. Like I don't want to mislead people, and even though I'm still learning this hobby after only being in it for about 4 years, you know, it's just, that's just my thing. I've always been that way. I'm not gonna try to. I'd rather give, like, to me, it's not trying to make money here. It's giving out, you know, information for you guys. It's giving you guys free stuff, and how in any way that I can, right? So, that's what that's my thing. So I don't want it to be disingenuous ever. So Beto entered the giveaway. Awesome. Eric says is great. Awesome. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I tried to put it in the best packaging as possible, but I also kind of just threw it in there. 26.5 ounces. Hey, Dent, man, you'll get there, man. You just got to keep going one at a time. It's not a race. Don't, you know, with this stuff, it's not, you can't, it's hard to compare yourself to other people because, like, there's other channels and other people out there who are like, I've got 50 ounces of gold and like 20,000 ounces of silver, and it's just like you feel so defeated when you have like a little tiny bit of like 100 here and there. But I mean, it's all relative to you, and that as long as you have something, that's all that matters. As long as you have silver coming in and you're buying it, you're already winning and doing better than what most people do. So that's just my opinion on that. Jay says hello. How you doing, Jay? Welcome in. Welcome in. Booth, how you doing? Channel member Booth, welcome. Deployment ends here next month, so we are being able to buy aggressively and slow down. That'll be good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. They're canceling a lot of Army Privy, American Silver Eagles, Son of a Silver Stack. I mean, I did watch that, sort of. I watched like a few minutes of it, and then I had to leave. But I checked it today. It says, I don't know. I remember checking the mint, and it says back ordered. I hope that means they didn't. I don't think it means canceled. But I hope they didn't like oversell, which I don't know. I don't know how you oversell at 4 hours of it and selling out. Like, it's not like they overcommit. I don't know. I don't know how they do that, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if back order means canceled or back order means something else. Like, if it is canceled, if mine did get canceled, then I mean, what are you gonna do? like, just give me my money back and I'll just do something else instead. So, but yeah, that would suck if it did get canceled. I did remember watching a video about that, but I haven't seen much. I haven't really looked too much into it because I think I saw the video yesterday and I didn't really get much time to like research it. I got the JM 10-ounce starter pack at spot price a while ago and they look great. That's good. Guess they're cracking down on orders that bought multiples. Yeah, I think only the ones, Beto, the ones that have multiple orders, like where they maybe put the same name or same email address but like 5 different addresses, I think they're canceling those. But if I think if a single individual just ordered one for themselves, I don't think they would cancel that one personally. I'll be happy to win just 1 ounce of silver. Yeah, I mean, guys, we're gonna eventually, this channel, I promise you guys, we're gonna do a lot of giveaways. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. So you know, just keep at it, and you know, that's all I can say. I plan on giving back, like, literally a good chunk of any revenue that comes in from YouTube is going back to you guys. Like, I'm not taking much at all out of this. Like, I would say 80% of it is going back to you guys. So that's really all it is. Let's see, what else did I get? 100 ounces will be a blessing. Yeah, right. I mean, 100 ounces would be fantastic. How do I enter the giveaway? Yeah, the link's up at the top if you want to enter that giveaway. I have it still sitting on the screen just so you guys can see it, and anyone else who comes in can see it. If anyone is new into this live stream and they're not sure what's going on the screen, you can win that 100 ounces. Just click the link up top that's pinned on the live chat, and you guys can enter that way and get a chance to win. So I'm helping you guys out with this one. My goal is 100 ounce silver and 1.25 ounce gold per family member. It's a good goal. It's a very good goal. You know, I wish I still had my gold, dude. I don't regret it because I had to do it at the time. But man, had I not sold that gold eagle a couple years ago, oh my god, I would have doubled the amount of money on it. But yeah, I know it's fine. I mean, I guess I technically have gold with this gold back, but it's not. I mean, that 1 ounce was great, but we'll get it back. We'll get it back one day. Let's see. How do I enter the giveaway? I already read that. The link's up there. Will they let us know if the order is canceled? I didn't get an email or anything. I just saw the thing and checked it. My goal is 100. Oh, I already read that. Army Privy. A lot of people getting cancellation notices. I hope. I mean, again, if I get canceled, if the mint cancels the order, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna. I mean, from what I've heard, the U.S. Mint is kind of unreliable as it is. So, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna, like, maybe they just increase the production more and just to fulfill the back orders, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, who knows? I've heard the U.S. Mint is terrible, so maybe this will be my first experience getting burned by them. But yeah, I mean, mine just says back ordered, but I didn't get an email or anything. Oh man. Eric, welcome to. Thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. For the Gold Insider, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And cool, perfect. So you guys did see the thing change on the layout. Welcome in, Eric. We're gonna go over the membership stuff here in a bit. So that's actually one of my next topics. So we'll go over that here in a bit. But yeah, thanks, Eric, again. Really do appreciate it. 100 ounce of free would be cool. Yep, 100%. So then there's going to be a restock. Them back from those that got canceled, maybe, who knows. Saving for a gold buffalo. You know, I was torn on the buffalo between the buffalo or the eagle. I don't know which one you guys would get. Originally, I would get the American Silver Eagle, but I kinda am leaning towards the buffalo. I don't know. I like both, but like it's so interesting. The buffalo I used to not like it, but now it's grown on me. And so, that it's interesting that my perspective on the buffalo has switched over the years, because I used to not like it, and now I'm like, I almost prefer it. Never selling it. Yeah, I didn't want to sell mine, but I mean, I had to at the time. There was a financial situation that really needed it, and it was the only option I had left. So that stuff happens, but this is what we have it for. It's also a savings account too. Silver gold came back in the freebie one. It says back order. I believe that is a good sign because it's not shipping till the 29th. I mean, I assume so. I assume if it was gonna get canceled, it would say canceled. If it was on back order, then I think that's just because it's pending, because they're not gonna send them out until the 29th of July. So I assume that's just the placeholder term for that waiting period. Single gold back. Oh, okay, got you. That makes sense. Oh, you did get it, Booth. Nice. Oh, or are you saying about mine? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm trying to reread what you said. But yeah, my gold back came in I actually came in. Oh, I think it came in like a week ago. But I didn't do an unboxing. I didn't do a video on it. I figured it's cool, but I don't know. Buffalo seems to be the better deal. Sometimes, yeah, I think Buffalo aren't. I don't remember. I feel like it fluctuates. They're pretty close in price, but sometimes one becomes more expensive than the other for a bit. So you kind of just got to play it. Yeah, if the US Mint did cancel my order, it would be a huge letdown because it'll be the first time me ordering from them. Plus, I really want an army coin. Yeah, I mean, Baby Shark, like you said, yours is more. You're in the military, so you have a little more of a, I guess, what do you call it? Attachment to that. For me, like, it's also my first time ordering from the US Mint, so yeah, it would suck. But again, I knew this going in, that when I bought it, I knew already that the US Mint had a reputation of doing stuff like this. So I kind of just, again, it's part of its content, part of its other things too. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to get it just to have it. Am I gonna buy all 4 of the privies? Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a set, Trevor, of them all. I want to get all of them. I don't know if they're gonna do the Space Force and the what's the other one that they didn't do? They have the Army, the Navy, and the Marines. I think Air Force. I don't know if they're gonna do Air Force and Space Force yet. Because I don't see them for the rest of the year. Maybe they'll do it next year. We'll have to wait and see. Both, but an Eagle Girl. Yeah, I mean, it's so tough because Eagles are good, Buffaloes are good. I don't know. It sucks because I wish the American Silver Eagle actually was like 24 karat and not 22. I think it's 22 karat. I'd rather it not be mixed with like silver and copper. I mean, I guess technically you have a little extra metals in there, but I for the color, it's the Buffalo just is obviously better. But I think the Canadian maple is honestly the best one. Canadian Buffalo is the only one worth getting. We don't pay tax on pure gold, the gold American Eagle. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. I would like to order the USMC anniversary coin from the US Mint. Yeah, I mean, I think the Marine one comes out in August. I think August, or I think it just said fall. It might be August or fall. I don't know. I have to double check. The gold buffaloes are currently hard to get in Canada. If I'm wanting to purchase 24, really interesting. I don't know why that would. I mean, I guess I feel like everyone in Canada would just get the maple more than the buffalo. But I mean, I guess I don't know if it's limited to geographics or not. I don't think to do the Air Force either. Air Force is only 77, Space Force only 2. I know the Space Force is only 2 years old, but like it's because they're doing a set, or they're releasing the first 3. So I'm just assuming that they're going to release more. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not gonna guess too hard on that, but we'll wait and see. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. So the next thing is, what was I going to talk about? We've been chatting for here a little bit, which is fun. I do want to get some other things in. Okay, so the channel content updates. So, let me actually go to that first before I start talking and not know what I'm talking about. So, Eric was obviously generous enough to go with the Gold Insider. That's the top tier on the membership thing. Essentially what I can't show it on here, maybe I can. Well, you guys can go on the channel page and see it if you really want to, but essentially on top of the layout on the what do you call it, the live stream, the overlay that you can see it, we've kind of updated that a little bit. But on top of that, I worked on some kind of more internal things. So I worked on the membership stuff because I kind of just put them together really quickly when I first did it, but now I kind of wanted to hone in on that a little bit more. Maybe I can actually show it. Give me 1 second here to go into. I'm gonna. It's not showing. This is fine. So let's go here. You guys are gonna kind of go into my. You can see the behind the channel stuff here in a second. Members. All right. I just like how this looks better, so I might just zoom in on this just so it's okay. So let me actually do this real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So here's how it works right now. So right now for the silver supporters for $2.99, I updated everything. So what we're gonna do is obviously you get the loyalty badges, the emojis for that. It's a standard, but we're gonna do, everybody will get access to new videos. So I put videos out a day before the public does. Then there's also a monthly stack thread. I think I'm working on this one in the idea of kind of like a monthly market recap, or like kind of things of what you need to like consider or do based on what's happening. Behind the scene posts, anything that I'm doing that might be a future purchase, things that might be related to the channel in any sort of way. You guys will get a sneak peek on that, I guess. Resource drop. So I plan on doing things like deals, anything like dealers stuff, anything that you guys might need. There'll be like a thing for you guys on that. If you go up to the next one into the stacker circles, you guys will get to vote on any future topics. You'll get extra little mini videos. You'll also get early stack sneak peeks of the things that I'm thinking about buying, behind the scenes stuff, like I said. You'll get members only polls and previews, certain things like that. And then the big one that Eric did, will do a monthly kind of like one-on-one video. So I'll do like a private live stream, and you guys can, or even like a one-on-one thing with you guys, however you want to do it. We'll do a one-on-one thing where you can ask questions away, and I'll help you with stuff, more or less. And then the next thing is, what is best pick of the month? I forget what that was. I don't remember this one. I'll have to come back to that. But essentially, there's different things on here that you guys can get. I plan on doing this. I'm going to refine it even more, but I wanted to make it a little more available for you guys in that sense. So that's all I've had for you guys in terms of new updates with things. So that's all that's going on with that. Let me go back to the chat because I feel like I missed a lot here. Watching another video, it seems like people who ordered multiple trying to game the order limit. Yeah, I think those are the only ones that are getting canceled. Wait, did I already read that stuff? No, I didn't. I'd love to be buying ounces, but my budget is more like francs, pesos, sovereigns. Yeah, I mean, it's all budget dependent. Mama Cat, I totally get that. They're just cracking down on people who bought more than two. Yeah, that's probably all it is. The Air Force, they had, oh yeah, Coast Guard. I forgot the Coast Guard was one of them too. They prefer the Maple Leaf and the Gold Eagle. I'm gonna collect all four. Gold Buffalo doesn't come fractional either. No, that's the one thing. The Buffalo does not come fractional. Could you imagine if they did? Been a lot of positive buzz on silver lately. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I think there's a lot of negative buzz up on it too. Like, people just can't be happy. When silver goes up, everyone's pissed. They're like, it's just doing its own thing again. It doesn't matter. It's been $50 before. It's just going to go back down to 10. And then you have people who are upset. They're like, yeah, like silver's not doing anything. Like, it's useless. And you can't please anybody with this stuff anymore. So, yeah, it is what it is. Do you think the silver price will come back down, or in its current price is the new norm? I personally think, well, again, I don't make predictions and try to stand on it because honestly, it's just a guessing game. Like, I could be right or wrong. It's literally a 50-50. But if I had to give an answer, I think that the 30s are the new floor. Like, it might sink back into the 20s for a bit, but I personally don't see silver going below 30. Because they're also starting to crack down on a lot, especially like with gold. I mean, gold's always going to go up no matter what. But that's also because the price of gold is going up because the dollar is going down. But a lot, and the more that the dollar goes down, the more the stuff is going to go up. So, give me 1 second, guys. So, I mean, I think the prices are here to stay, personally. I mean, they might go down a little bit. You might have a pullback, but I think this is probably where we're going to see it for a while. But it looks very similar to, it does look very similar to, what do you call it? To like 2011, like the run up on 2011. Like the reasons for it are very similar. Do you think silver price will come back down? Oh, I already read that. Friday SmackDown, maybe. The Buffalo's 24 karat gold, so making fractional coin even more prone to damage. Yeah, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? I don't think they're ever gonna do it. But they do fractional maples. So I don't know why they can't do buffaloes, technically. They probably don't want to, just to be that exclusive 24 karat like gold that doesn't have fractionals, I guess. So like you're forced to buy the 1 ounce, if that makes sense. New sub, thanks. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Ridgeline. God, I can't talk today. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think 30 is the floor too. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere else from that. It might dip a little bit below that, but I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think we'll see like the teens anymore. Like, there's no way we're gonna see 17, 18, $19 silver anymore. I mean, I can't say never because you never know, but that's just my guess. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah, I do want to test the. Okay, yeah. Before, again, anyone who's new, if you haven't seen it yet, you guys can win 100 ounces of silver from JM Bullion. Just click the link at the top of the live chat, and you can enter in. Just fill your stuff in here, and you can win 100 ounces of silver from JM Bullion in this nice little case. Again, not a sponsorship, just me showing you guys more ways to get free stuff. So why not do it? You don't have to pay for it. So there 1/10 gold buffalo. I don't know if there was ever a 1/10 gold buffalo. Spikes up there usually pull back. I understand. Most of the buffalo was a year or two. Oh, was there? Oh, that's something new. I haven't read that. Is this contest available to Canadians? I don't think so. Mr. Bigglesworth, I think on the thing here, if we look, it just says open to legal residents of the United States. Unfortunately, even if you live in New York, Florida, or Rhode Island, you are also double whammy screwed. You can't get it. So sorry if you live in those states. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just for in the U.S. at the time. So unfortunately, that's just how it is. Okay, let me go to the next thing. I want you guys to try something out, if you guys don't mind. I need to borrow you guys. So, if you guys can type in the chat, there's a keyword I want you guys to try. It's gonna be exclamation point GAW, so like giveaway, GAW, all caps. So it's gonna look like this. If you guys can type that in for me, I want to test something out because I need to see if this will work. Because I want to do, I feel like I did a disservice on the first giveaway because I was still learning things. So I want to make sure that we do it correctly for the next one. For the next group of people that come in for this, I want to make sure that we do this correctly. So I'm going to borrow you guys for a bit and make sure, because last time I did it, it just, I think we omitted a lot of people. I don't know why. Beto, do yours again, because it says it was a spam. I don't know if it's because you did it twice or something, or what. See, that's the thing. It's showing up as a scam for some people. Or as a spam. And I don't know why. Let me see what's going on with that. Remove spammers. No. Let me reset that. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it did it. It said that there was a spam when Beto and when Baby Shark typed it in. I don't know why. So again, this is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I wanted to test out of the way. So the way I'm doing this is I'm doing it on one of the bots, and I want to see how it chooses a winner. If it does like a wheel, because I want to do a wheel pick. But it when I try to do does it do all chat? I don't know if it does. Oh, it does active chatters. It does. Well, I did active chatters last time, but like it timed everyone out. So I think just doing this command will be more beneficial, personally, because I just want to. I want it to be more collective and grouped in, if that makes sense. So, but the way I'm thinking about doing this is I want to test and see how it pulls a winner on this, and then I want to see also if I can do it on a different way to see if it will be easier one way or the other. And so, but the benefit to this, if I hope everything works, the benefit to this is if you're just in the chat, you have a 1x chance of winning. If you are a member, you have a 2x chance of winning. So if you want to increase your chances to win in the giveaway, being the membership helps. Of course, again, I'm not trying to force people to do that. I'm just, rewarding the members as best as I can. So, but that's going to be so it's like a 1x and then a 2x if you're a member. So you'll have a little bit more with that, but I'm just testing this out here. So I'm going to choose a winner. I just don't know what it's going to do. This is obviously not going to be this is obviously not going to be for real. So War would have won, but it seems a little more dramatic in that sense, or it's very anticlimactic. I didn't know how that was going to work. So what I want to do is I want to see if I copy the eligible entrance. If I go into the spin wheel of names, let me do that. Because when I tried this, it like gave me some weird, like, it gives me a weird code, and I hate that, and I don't know why it does that. Could I just do this? Would this work just as well? Yeah, that works. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Sorry, I'm still playing with this. I just need to see how this would all work. Where's my other page at? I'm gonna close this out for just a second. Because I want to make sure you guys can see. Oh, it doesn't like that one. Okay, well, I guess we can just use the other spin wheel, because I wanted to do a spin wheel version of it, but I didn't like how the names, when I try to copy them, they come out like all weird. It figures would have. Well, War, I think if we were actually doing a giveaway, it would have been like 50, 60 other people in here right now. But yeah, this is just a test. We're not doing anything. This is not for real. So before doing will you have to double check to make sure anything went into spam? It has to be fixed on your end. Oh, I don't know what it was determining to be spam, because it says remove spammers, but two people just typed in giveaway and it canceled them out for no reason. So I don't know why it like did that. That's why I took the spam off. Again, that's why I wanted to test this out, so I didn't like I can figure out what to do for next time. But yeah, I guess I guess we'll just do this from here on out. I guess we'll just do that. I just don't like how the names are not like, what do you call it? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's more just aesthetics at that point. But yeah, that'll work. So basically, let's do this. So let me show you what I was doing here. Go to wheel of names. We're gonna do the rigged wheel. This was, oh god, this was the last one that we did. All right, that's the one where we actually had a winner. Let me pull this back up real quick. So we got this right, and so what I did was I went into the what do you call it? The thing that would let me pick who wins. We'll copy this, and then we'll throw in all the names in here like that, and then that's how it would work. And we would just shuffle, right? What are all these blanks? Wait, what are these blanks? Wait, what? What is this blank? Remove all instant. Wait, what? What is this blank? Hold on. Something's not right here. What is it? Okay, wait. That looks. Wait, winner. Wait, who's? Oh, winner. That's because I copied the. Okay, I don't know why it did that, but there we go. Let me. So if it. That is so weird. So I have to do that and then refresh the page. Okay, that's really weird. Okay, well we figured that out. Okay. Well, you guys helped me with that. So now we can do the giveaway a little more accurately next time. So, that's cool. That's good to know. All right, let's see. What did we miss here? What do we miss? Yankees rigged wheel. No, my wheels aren't rigged. That's Yankees thing. We're not hijacking that. Rigged Nation lives on. Wheel of Fortune. Oh God. I will coin silver roulette though. I'm going to coin that one. I will take that one today, but you guys will see that. I think we can do silver roulette because I think it's about time for that because that will take some time here to do. So I gave you guys all the update on everything. We talked a little bit too. We might just talk a little bit more at the end, but then after that, I think I do have to be. I could theoretically let the stream go for another hour, but after that, I do have to wrap it up. So we'll see how it goes. You guys let me know if you want to do another hour or not. We can sit here and chat, but what am I doing right here? So how are we doing silver roulette? How does all this work? So silver roulette works by the theory of what to give you guys for a giveaway, right? So what I want to do is I want you guys, because it's going to be hard for me to decide what people should win for a giveaway. If we ever cross the $100 super chat threshold, you guys can't see it, but let me actually switch it back real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm actually referencing here. If we get the $100 super chat up at the top fulfilled, for every stream, for every $100, we'll do a giveaway of, I'll have a tube specifically dedicated for that. So I actually poured it on the thing here. So like, for example, I would have a tube completely dedicated to rounds that we would give away for every $100. And so that will be kind of the, that'll be how that works. So we'll give this, like, we'll give this away, and then we'll do that every time we cross $100. And then but when we do the main giveaway, we'll add the $100 ones on top of the main giveaway too. So, and then I have one more thing that I'm gonna do. Like, there's so much stuff that I have planned for this. So let me go back to the roulette wheel real quick. So the way it's gonna work is, because I can't figure out what to have you guys get as a reward, depending on how much I get in revenue, because remember, as I said, everything is going to go back to you guys. I'm going to go use like SD Bullion's page as an example. I'm probably going to use them exclusively for this one, just because. So if I decide to give away silver, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the categories, and we're going to look at silver coins, silver rounds, silver bars, and other. These are going to be the 4 main categories that determine which type of thing we're going to get. So what I will do is I'll go into here and type silver coins, silver rounds, silver bars, and then other silver. And we'll spin the wheel. And when we spin it, it's going to do its little thing. And wherever it lands on is what we're going to have to decide, again, with more spinning. Silver rounds. So what we would do is I would clear the field out, and I go into here, and I would type in fractional 1, 2, 5, or I would type all these in, right? So we would do fractionals, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 5 ounce, I can't type, 10 ounce, and then we have what else we have? We have, I don't even know how you say that, intaglio, an awakening. So you would be intaglio awakening. So we would spin it, shuffle it a couple times, 1, 2, 3, spin it, and then what we'll do is for example, it'll be, okay, so for the giveaway in technically a month away from now. So like, if this were the real deal, this would be in end of July. So whatever, so 2 ounce, so it would be a 2 ounce round, right? So we'd go into the 2 ounce rounds, and I go into here and I pick whichever one it is. I sort based off of price. I pick the cheapest one and we work our way up first. For the most part. So like, for example, we'll start with the debasement high relief. So I'm going to pick 8, the top 8. Okay. It's going to be basement high relief. And then we're going to have the Aztec. We're going to have the Scottsdale Stacker. we're gonna have the Scottsdale Lion. We're gonna have the I don't even know how you say these ones. Disapre. I don't even know if that's spelled right. I don't really care. You guys, we're just doing an example. Welcome to Wall Street. Welcome to Wall Street. Oops. Welcome. Can I not get the letter M? There we go. Welcome to Wall Street. And then we'll do infinity high relief. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have infinity high relief. And then we have the last one is the Amaji. So the way it would work, oh my god, my letter M doesn't work. So the way it works is I am a big hockey fan. So I'm gonna do a best of 7 series. So if you were to imagine, if you like basketball or hockey, or even I guess baseball technically does it in the World Series, so it's a best of 7. Okay. So we're gonna shuffle it 3 times. I'm not gonna do a best of 7. We'll probably just do like a best of like 3, just so I can show you guys, just to speed things up. So the way it would work is these guys are gonna compete against each other for the winning prize, if that makes sense. So whichever one wins is what we're gonna give in the next giveaway. So like for example, we'll just start spinning it around, and you guys are gonna see what I mean by this. It's gonna be a best of 7. So this one will play the Wall Street, the Aztec will play the Lions, and so forth, right? So Aztec gets 1, so we're gonna hit count, right? We're gonna hit count 1. So now you can see they have 1 count. They have technically a game win. So I'm just mimicking a playoff series, if you will. This is what I mean by silver roulette. So we have no idea who's gonna win. And so Amaji takes 1. We're gonna speed it up, best of 3. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking about doing every month, is when we decide how much and what we can buy. So technically Aztec's 1, right? So we would just I would remove Aztec and I would remove the Scottsdale Lion. And we just keep spinning. And we keep going. So now that they're off the board, it'll make it a little bit quicker when it comes to deciding who gets what. So the infinity one gets a win, and we just keep spinning away. It's a little boring in the beginning because it's a little repetitive, but once we get to the end of it, it gets pretty intense. Oh my gosh, so that one has a win. Kilo bars, etc. Yeah, no, kilos are not off the table, guys. Like, depending, like, maybe in the beginning it might not be on the table, but eventually when the channel does better, like, even gold isn't off the table, guys. Like, I'm not stopping on anything here. All right, so Amaji wins, so we would take this. Oops, sorry, we would take this one and this one off. Infinity. So the infinity one gets a win, so now they win, so we're gonna do bop bop, and then basically whoever wins this one moves on to the next round. It's literally the top 3. Is this one gonna win? It is gonna win. That's amazing. Literally, these guys didn't do anything, but they would normally be as best of 7. So what we would do is we would take these off. We remove any of the ones that didn't win. We bring them back onto the board, and we reset all counts. And we just keep going until we get to the final 2. Got my first Scottsdale stacker on the way in the mail. Anyone else have any? I do not have any coming in. Aztec wins on that one. Am I planning on doing channel points? Maybe. I don't know. Does YouTube have that? I'm not sure if they do. I've never personally seen it. So I don't know if they do have channel points or not. All right, so they would. Oh god, we're gonna like. Are we gonna go down to the wire here? Is the Amaji gonna pull a win off, and then we're gonna have to like see who wins on this one? Oh my god, please don't. Okay, so Aztec wins. So technically, the way it works now is whoever wins this one are going to the finals, right? So what I will do as well. So infinity. So technically, the way it's gonna look right now, right? So if this were the real deal, right? We would remove this one and we would remove this one. These two guys would be in the finals more or less. So I would show you guys. Okay, so like right now it's going to be between. I already forgot. Who's it by? It's Infinity and Aztec. Okay, so this one and this one. So these two would be the coins that we would give away, depending on how much on the money that we have for the channel. I might give away only one of these. I might give away 5 of these. I might give away who knows, right? It just depends on how much is available. YouTube does have channel points. Okay, I'll have to look into that, Baby Shark. I'm not 100% sure how that works quite yet, but I'll definitely look into it. I have the 2 Aztecs and the thick capsule. Gotta run. All right, Silver Desert. See you later, man. The best for the last call. So okay, so what I was gonna say was for the additional prize in the giveaway. Let's say this was the real deal, right? I would have you guys type in the chat who you like as an additional bonus. So if you were to win the Aztec and you were to correctly guess the series and the winner, you will get an extra round. An extra not a buffalo round, but an extra like generic round on top of this. So so you have the chance of also, you know, winning one of the Aztecs or the Infinities, but also if you correctly predict the series and the winner, then you get an additional ounce of silver. So like that's we're gonna figure all that out. You'd have to type it in the chat. I don't know if there's a way to collect the information. Hold on one second. All right, anyways, sorry about that. So what I was saying was, if you guys had predicted correctly, then you guys will get an extra ounce of silver on top of that. So you can send it up for people that are active in the chat, and we'll see your points for so many minutes. Yeah, I know how channel points work. I just didn't know YouTube had any, nor did I know what, like, I also don't know what you will, what I would want people to redeem it for. Not sure yet. We'll figure that out. But, like, again, for example, you guys would type in the chat, like, who you think is going to win and whatever, and then we'll just spin it. And this is where it obviously gets intense, because the winner is, like, the winner of this is going to be determining the prize that we do for the next month. So it's kind of a long ways away, but it gives me time to buy it. It gives me time to, you know, have, like, avoid any issues, get things situated. So, but that's how it would work. And then, yeah, we could do that. We could do that, Baby Shark. I don't, like I said, so like Aztec would win, right? So I would buy whatever I could on this Aztec round. Right? So that's how it would work. So I would buy as many of these as I can, and I would get as many of these as I can, and then we would, that's $83, yeah. I'd buy as many as I can for $83.12, and we would just go from there. And then I would buy it off stream, and we would get that in the next month's rotation for the giveaway. So that way, eventually, like, you'll have to wait a month for the first one, but after that, it'll be literally the next week. So, because in theory, if this was next month and we did this, literally next week we would have the previous month giveaway to give out, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I haven't heard of channel points on YouTube either. I know Twitch has them, but I really don't think YouTube has it. I'd have to double check, but other than that, let's see here. What do we got? PMG, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it, man. What's going on? Caught another live. Let's go indeed. Yeah, we definitely covered some stuff here. Again, guys, if I'm gonna kind of announce this repetitively because I want you guys to, people come in, people come out, and they haven't had a chance to maybe see it. But if you haven't seen the giveaway yet, go ahead and enter at the pinned message at the top of the chat. You guys can get a chance to win 100 ounces of free silver from Jam Bullion. So, take advantage of it, guys. I don't know why you wouldn't. Doesn't hurt to try, right? But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. With everything, when it comes to what for this week at least, you guys kind of got to see a little preview. I know some ideas other channels are using that. Yeah, I have to figure out what, like, obviously this is going to be an ongoing thing. But I also don't want to just add things just to add things. I want to add things that are going to give value to you guys as well. But yeah, I think the biggest value you guys are going to get is the spin wheel. So, or silver roulette is going to be the biggest thing. That's going to be so fun. I can't wait to start that. We'll probably start it next month, with everything. But yeah, it's gonna be one of the more fun things that we do on the channel. But let's see what else we got here. The pressure, yeah, right. Hello everyone, Paul, how you doing? Welcome. Just trying to get some ideas. Yeah, I already read that. Yeah, time to head out, guys. All right, done. See you later, man. Appreciate everybody sticking around. If you guys have to dip out and run, go ahead and do that. We'll probably finish up stream here in just a bit, anyways. Because I have to be somewhere or be ready by 8. So, but yeah, I got a lot of things planned for the channel, guys. Like I said, I want to give it back to you guys as much as I can in any way, shape, or form as possible. Also, just me, sharing my entertainment and joy for this hobby. I love this stuff. So, can't wait to see the channel grow, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, Trevor. Yeah, I'm so excited. The channel's doing pretty good. Channel's growing. I don't know if there really is a YouTuber out there that is literally just giving away constantly, and trying to actually help people get like my thing is I really want it to be like, I really want to give away a lot of stuff. Like, I don't want it to just be another YouTube channel where we're just talking about stuff and doing interviews and stuff. I want to give it I want to be a little bit different than others. So, I don't know, this is my thing. I want to give back as much as I can and help people and educate them at the same time. Which will help you know exactly who's watching where and the ones that dropped in trying to win something. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can do a thing where you have to, I mean, if channel points are there, then maybe we'll have to, maybe we'll do a thing where we, what do you call it? Maybe we have like a certain criteria threshold. You have to submit your points to get entered in. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to figure that part out later on down the road. But again, everything's always ongoing and developing as we move. So, entered as well. Awesome, Paul. Booth, thank you for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it, man. Awesome ideas. Let's roll. Let's do it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna. I plan on having so many more ideas. As soon as they come to me, we're gonna do them. Like that's just how it's gonna work. Just be yourself, and you'll get the subscribers. Yeah, I mean, and you know what, Paul? It's part of it is also my biggest fear. In some ways, and anyone who's followed a channel from the beginning probably have seen this, is that people start off really well. They have good intentions, and they do really well, and then they kind of get consumed over the years, and they sort of sell their soul to things that they probably wouldn't have done in the beginning, and like there's probably some channels that started off great and then now they're just a spam piece for companies and that no one cares about, and it's just like 90% of your videos is just an advertisement at this point, and it's just like the things that made the channel great are no longer there, and that's like my biggest thing is I don't want that to happen. So I always try to like self-check myself in that area, but yeah, I mean, I just plan on being myself and just giving back. Like that's the best thing I can do. If I can just give things away, I can't be mad at myself for it. You know what I mean? But that's why I was mentioned earlier, I don't want sponsors to determine how my channel is going to operate. I don't want that. I will not do that ever. I don't care if it's 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. Like I'd rather not be sponsored if they're going to try to tell me what to do. Not going to happen. Just be yourself and you'll get the subscribers. Yeah, no, okay, we read that. Just trying to protect you, prevent. No, baby, like I appreciate it, Baby Shark. Like I'm not trying to downplay what you're saying. Like I genuinely like want to find more ways to um, like make things more interactive, because just sitting here and talking can get a little boring. So, you know, the more things you can do, the more fun it can be. Obviously, the better it will be for everybody. So, yeah, I mean, that's one thing at a time. I'm not gonna go. I don't want to try to dump everything all at once, because you guys obviously are always going to be testing it out to some degree, and utilizing those features. So I want to make sure it's something that you guys want as well, and not just throwing stuff in there um just to throw it in there. You know what I mean? Like I want it to. I don't want to just throw things into the channel as a filler. I want it to, if I put something in, I want it to have a thoughtful and intentful purpose behind it to begin with. Do we have permissions to check you if that happens? Yeah, 100%. Check. Put me in check. No, seriously, put me in check. If I'm like, if I start doing things that seem like again, like you can quote it right here. Like if I personally don't invest in something or buy something, then I'm not going to have them sponsor me. Now, if I understand their reputation and things like that, then yeah, obviously, like I know, like SD Bullion, I'm not like everyone knows who they are, and so but like if it's somebody that I don't know, that I've never done business with, I'm gonna not recommend them. But if there's a giveaway for some free stuff, like the gold back or for Jam Bullion, for example, like I'm gonna give that to you guys because it's not a sponsorship. Like if you guys can get some free stuff, like there's nothing wrong about that, right? So like I'm not gonna worry too much about that part, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to ever like lose the what do you call it, the vision of what I have of things. Let's see. You should make your own bars and rounds for the channel. I was thinking about that. I do actually have a forge, so I could melt things. You know, funny thing is, I could maybe, I don't know if you guys want to see it or not. We can do it one day. We can do like an actual live stream on it. I have my parents help me out with this. They literally have so many aluminum cans that we can just melt down into aluminum, like pure aluminum, and just like just mess with stuff and just say like, oh, like, you know, we can stamp it and say it's 3/9 fine, it's like fake silver, and just like stuff like that. So I have a forge. We could technically melt some stuff down, but I don't know. You guys let me know if you want to do that. I have it. It's in the garage. But it's the one that I have. Let me see. I can show you guys the one that I actually do have. It's called the Devil's Forge. Let me see if I can give me 1 second. Let me just close that out real quick. Devil's Forge. It literally is, oops. It's literally this. God, it's $600 right now? Hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Hang on. Hang on. That was almost a self-dox there for a second. It's basically this thing right here. It's basically this. So I have this thing right here. I got this like 10 kilogram like little I don't even know what they're called. Literally this setup right here. Literally I have this entire thing. So, and it's crazy, $673. I bought it for like 300 a couple years ago. So I have this thing. It's really fun to use. But it's loud. It's so loud. But yeah, other than that, like, I don't know, you guys let me know if you want to see it. Maybe we'll do something. Maybe that'll be like a members only thing. I don't know. Don't be afraid to give a small company a try. If they sponsor you, you'll just have to see. You'll have to see how a turnover time. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Like, I would, like, they can ask me to be a sponsor, but like, I would want to like do business with them first, and then give them the answer, not just be like, well, I don't know you, F you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as long as they're reputable, I might do it, but I also want to, like, make sure that I'm okay with it. Big Stack D. Yeah, I watch a lot of his stuff. Big Stack D. He's got some cool stuff. He makes pretty cool things like that. But yeah, it'd be pretty fun to melt. I don't know if I'll ever melt my silver though. But we'll definitely do aluminum cans and some copper. I can definitely do those. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think that's all we're gonna do today. I have to get ready here in a bit. I gotta go do something. So, thank you guys for sticking around for the for the live stream. Thank you to Eric Hall for becoming a member. Silver PMG with the $2 super chat. Booth with the $10 super chat. Appreciate everybody here. As always, Baby Shark for sticking into the chat here. Trevor for sticking around. Silver Desert, even though he already left. Everybody, again, if I missed your name, I'm sorry. Dent, I know left. Paul is here. I think I said that already. Let's see. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think that's all we're going to do for the stream today. Just be ready for next week's stream. I'll let you guys know what day that is. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll either be, I have to look at my schedule. I don't know what the day off is, so I don't want to just say it and guess, but it'll be sometime next week. We'll just probably do more of a hangout because that would technically be the giveaway week, but because we have nothing to technically give away, we're not gonna do it. But you guys got to see a lot of cool stuff today. Again, one last time before we go, if you haven't, click that link, get some free silver. Why would you not, right? So, do that. But otherwise, thank you everybody for sticking around, Beto. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys. Next video will probably be on, what's today? Thursday? Probably Saturday. If you remember, you'll get it tomorrow. Next video will be on Saturday. But otherwise, other than that, guys, that's going to do it for today's live stream. Thank you guys for sticking around and being a little bit of a guinea pig for my little trial stuff. And I will see you guys in the next live stream.